fine. I've lost him. I lost him.
Hello. How am you? My name's Paul, and I'm from a large refugee camp down the M54 called Wolverhampton. They've just put 20 Afghan asylum seekers in a hotel in town. They've escaped the Taliban. They've crossed 11 countries to get here. They've walked over deserts, been in the back of lorries, been on a dinghy across the channel. A horrific, terrifying journey. They'd only been there 2 nights and they went to see their immigration officer and said, "Is there any chance you can move us to another town? We've never been so scared in our lives. This is a bigger shithole than Kabul." I call my accent the thick accent. You know, when a major incident happens in your area and the national media descend, and they always find some thick twat to interview. Wolves top on, 2 sizes too small, beer belly, grey jogging bottoms with the knees sticking out, piss stains down the front. And you think, oh no, if they interview him, everybody in the country is going to hear how thick we sound. We are here in Wolverhampton at the site of a suspected gas explosion. With me, I have Mr. Albert Scroggins, who saw the whole incident. Tell us, Mr. Scroggins, what you saw. All right, cock. Well, it started off like a normal Monday morning. I've been to sign on, and I popped in the charity shop to have a look round, and I was on the way to Spoons to meet the missus, because we always have a breakfast on a Monday. And I heard such a bang, and I turned round and there was buildings tumbling down. I thought this could be a bloody bomb. It might be that Alloy Kia. Any road, I legged it to Spoons to go and find the missus to make sure I was all right. Best on it is, I was supposed to have a tattoo done this afternoon, but the shop ain't there no more. Well, thank you, Mr. Scroggins. Initial reports suggest the incident could have caused up to £5 million worth of improvements. I'm from Wolverhampton, but I moved to Shrewsbury recently. I met a lady online. She's very posh. So is Shrewsbury, isn't it, Rob? Yes, compared to, yes. If you've lived in Wolverhampton all your life, then Shrewsbury's posh. Anyway, she said we're going out this evening with a couple, and they're quite well-to-do. I don't want you showing me up. So we met them in the pub. And you know, the girls start talking, so you tend to pair off, don't you? I ended up talking to this bloke. I thought, what the fuck am I going to talk to him about? What have we got in common? I thought, oh no. I says, do you have any children? He says, oh yes, got a boy, just the one boy. He went to Shrewsbury School, and now he's at Oxford doing a master's degree in metallurgy. I says, excuse me, what's metallurgy? He says, oh, it's the study of metals and their properties. I says, oh, in that case, my son's got an interest in metallurgy. How so? I says, well, he's on bail, awaiting trial for nicking all the lead off the church roof. I says, does he have any interests, hobbies? He says, oh yes, he's into his rowing. He did rowing at Shrewsbury, and now he's continued it at Oxford. And he also loves fencing. I says, bloody hell, that's a coincidence. My brother-in-law's got a fencing company. They've been flat out all winter with all these storms. We got invited to a cocktail party at an art gallery for the opening of an exhibition. And this woman come over with a tray of drinks, and she says, "Aperitif, anybody?" So I took the glass and I says, "What's an aperitif?" She said, "It's a drink you have before food to cleanse your palate." All right. She said, "I'll be back shortly with canapes." I says, "What the fuck's a canapé?" And she just rolled her eyes. Anyway, where I come from, that's aperitif. And that's a canapes. Girls, I'm looking at you in particular now. You don't half have it easy, don't you? All you have to put up with is periods, pregnancy, childbirth, and the menopause. What about us poor buggers? We have to shave, cut the grass, and put the bins out. It's at this stage I normally get something thrown at me, usually from about that direction. I'd like to do a little experiment. Which is more painful, childbirth or being kicked in the balls? So we're in the delivery suite, and there's a woman lying there in agony. "I need more gas in there, I need more gas in there, I can't stand this pain, it's too much." And her husband's holding her hand, and she looks up at him and says, "This is all your fault, you useless bastard, I hate you. I'm never going through this again. It's too painful. I'm never ever going through this. Do something." Fast forward 18 months, and they're snuggled up in bed together. And she turns to him and says, "Darling, I think it's time we tried for another baby." Now, I've played cricket and rugby with a few tough blokes, and I have never heard one of them say, "Do you know what? I ain't been kicked in the bollocks for ages. I think I'm going to go out tonight and get my nuts crushed." I'm only saying. I was watching a documentary the other night about Mars, and I discovered that they've been looking for water on Mars for the last 50, 60 years. And they've sent probes up there and rovers and all gadgets, and they can't find any anywhere. None. Zilch. Send me up there with a set of golf clubs, I'll soon fucking find some. I had to open... I'll wait till you finish, sorry. Very rude. I had to open an account online the other day, and I got to the bit where it says create password. So I put chicken in. It says password invalid. Please re-enter password using at least one capital. So I put it in again, but this time I put chicken Kiev. Did you all have a nice Christmas? I fucking hate it, I did. My daughter got me an assisted suicide information pack. And my best mate got me a penis enlarger. Her name's Howling, she's only 32. I love the Geordie accent. You all agree it's a nice accent, yeah? But not only is it a brilliant accent, it could help with our national security. At the moment, GCHQ, the spy centre, is based in Cheltenham. And they're really conscious of the Russians and the Chinese eavesdropping the conversation, so all they've got to do is move it to Newcastle. Job done. Yeah, right, pet. Why no, they're making more of real new over me, I'm a load of bollocks. Can you imagine a Russian spy going to his boss and saying, "They have started encrypting the conversations. I cannot understand a word they say." I did a gig in Malvern last summer, and after the show this woman came up to me And she said, I really enjoyed your performance. I says, oh, thank you very much. And we had a couple of drinks. I was single at the time. All right, I was single. We had a couple of drinks, and then she said, do you fancy coming back to mine? I says, yeah, no problem, can do. Bring it on. So we got back to her house, and we had another couple of drinks. And she said, I want to rip all your clothes off. Then I want you to lie on the bed. Then I'm going to sit on your face. I says, you're going to do what? He says, I'm going to sit on your face. I says, what on earth for? She said, because I've always wanted to come on a comedian. That's your lot, I'm off. You've been brilliant, thank you very much, I've been Paul.